encourage women my age, the vintage sisters, the vintage ladies. It is about encouraging you guys to take advantage of YouTube and different social media platforms. Don't let younger people push us out. Don't let younger people make us feel like there's not a place for us. Good morning, beautiful people. Today is Tuesday, October 29th, and on my way into the office. Haven't been in the office since last Thursday. Was that a Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. I haven't been into the office since last Thursday. Or did I take Thursday off? No, I took Thursday off. My bad. Nevertheless, on my way into the office, I got so much going on this week at work. Got a lot of catching up to do. Got the quarterly summit that is happening Tuesday, Wednesday at Meridian up in by Perimeter Mall. But nevertheless, that's not why I am here, just thinking in my head. But one of the reasons I want to come on here this morning, and if this is going to be too loud, I'm probably going to delete this and just wait. But one of the reasons I want to come on here this morning is, first of all, I wanted to say thank you to all the outpouring of support that I have received from people who are my age and even people who are younger, some in their 40s. I've even had those in their 20s and 30s to comment on my videos, my vlogs. And that was when I started out, it was very surprising to me, the amount of support that I have received. And I have been thinking about starting a YouTube channel for quite a while. I actually had the YouTube channel, but it was under a different niche. And I ran into my girl India's channel a while back, about a month or so ago. And I'm like, girl, when did you start your channel? She's like, girl, there is a need for people our age now on YouTube. They want something real. They want something authentic. They want to know about life experiences because it's so full of content creators who are younger, who are about, the makeup tutorials, the hair tutorials, the going out, the partying, the traveling and all that great stuff. But there's nothing wrong with that at all. Live your life, girl. Live your life. My daughter's 29, and that is one of my biggest supports for her. Girl, live your life. Travel. Do everything that you want to do before you get married. And even after you get married, you're your husband, you travel, you go places, you do things before you have children. No, I'm not a grandmother. She told me I'll be lucky if I get one. But, just live your life. And actually, she has been the catalyst for me changing so many things about my life and getting out and enjoying, new things. And so that's what this video is sort of about. But at the same time, it's also to encourage women my age, the vintage sisters, the vintage ladies. It is about encouraging you guys to take advantage of YouTube and different social media platforms. Don't let younger people push us out. Don't let younger people make us feel like there's not a place for us. That is the biggest thing. Not only is there a place for us, but there is a need for us. There's a need for us to interact with each other, to support each other, because we're at a time in our lives where we're going through things, we're going through changes, we're going through menopause. Sadly, some of us are going through divorce. Some of us are becoming widows and widowers. And so sometimes we have it in our heads that, we're old or we're older, and, it's time for us to just settle down, chill, lay down, however you want to define it. But at the second helping of my life, this is my time to really, really enjoy it. My daughter is grown. She's out of the house. So now it's my time. And so that's what my YouTube is about. It is about, showing the world that it's not like it was whenever our grandparents were, in their 50s. We don't look like our grandparents or even our mothers when they were in our 50s. We don't dress like them. We don't talk like them. We travel. We don't we don't wear the super comfortable shoes. I'm still trying to make sure that I can rock my heels well into my 70s and 80s. My Aunt Jeanette, who just passed a week after my mom, her little bitty stuff, she was in her 80s and she still wore her heels. And I want to be that person. And I also want to encourage my sisters and my brothers to be that type of person. Make sure that you continue, to live. And so that's what my channel is about. It's about life experiences. I'm going to start having story time. Story time will be about me telling a story about a situation that I've been through, lessons learned that I've amassed over the years. I'm 54, but I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still coming into my own. I said, not too long ago that I still don't know what I want to be whenever I grow up. And that sounds crazy, but I'm still trying to figure it out. And I see memes and posts that's like, basically it's okay to be unsure. And that is one of the things also that I want to talk about, is that at this point, in our vintage life, shout out to Dion Cole. I love that. I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to take it and use it more often, that I am a vintage lady. At this vintage point in my life, I'm still trying to figure it out. My first time actually traveling out of the country, I went to Cancun, was in 2017, 18, I'm not even sure. I'll look at my passport. That was my first time ever traveling out of the country. And the reason why I started traveling? My daughter. My baby, when she turned 21 years old, got on an airplane for the first time and flew to Vegas with her boyfriend. I was about to lose it. But once she got a bite, a taste of that, you could not keep her off of a plane. She decided at that point she wanted to visit every state there is in the United States. And she began the process of doing that. She'll go look up flights and just pick a city and fly to. And she does it by herself. That's another thing that was so encouraging for me, watching the solo travelers. Why can't I travel solo just because I'm 50 years old? So, she travels solo. She went to New York because she wanted to see if New York pizza is as good as they say it is. She went to Chicago because she wanted to experience a Chicago hot dog and also see if Chicago's pizzas are as good as they say they are. She went to Salt Lake City because she said that she heard that it was absolutely beautiful. And so she went. She went to Philadelphia because she wanted to see if a Philly cheesesteak tastes any different than it does here in Atlanta. She's traveled to Puerto Rico solo. She's traveled so many places, and I'm looking at my baby, and I tell her that she truly is the wind beneath my wings. And she has been the catalyst that has made me want to get out and try new things and go new places, and just don't be afraid of just living life. And so that's one of the reasons that I wanted to come on here today, is for anyone that is watching my videos that don't have a YouTube channel, that is, in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and feel like, what is it that I could possibly say to the world that anyone wants to hear? You'd be surprised at how many inboxes that I have received. You'd be surprised at how many text messages I've received from people that I know who happened upon my channel and were like, girl, I have been thinking about doing that, but I'm not sure how to start, or I'm not sure what to say. I'm like, just turn the camera on and talk. And anything that you need as far as learning how to make thumbnails, anything that you need as far as how to make your intro. I'm still learning myself, but anything that you need, and I'm calling you out, Sherry Young, you better be doing what we discussed, girlfriend, because I told you, you have a voice, you have life experiences that can help someone. So I'm calling you out, Sharon Young. And I'm thinking my girl, India, life with India, because she's the one who encouraged me to start my channel. And that's one thing that I also love about us vintage ladies. We don't gatekeep. Some do, but for the most part, we don't gatekeep. We don't mind letting you know what we're doing, how we're doing it, and encouraging each other to do it. India has been so encouraging and instrumental in pushing me forward with my channel. I'm shouting out my girl, Tashika is the same thing. I keep telling her, you have a voice. You're now a newly empty nester, and you are a model. And she's an influencer on other platforms, but I'm also encouraging her to get on YouTube. One young lady commented on my post a while back, and she was like, yes, this is what we need. This is what us young girls need. We need the older women to put us up on game. We need the older women to talk to us. We need them to mother. Some of us need them to mother us. And to hear that coming from someone, I believe she was like maybe 27 years old. And if you're watching my channel, shout out to you, daughter. That's another thing as far as us Gen Zs and Generation X, is that the world is changing so much, and some of our young women are being lost. And I'm going to say it, between not feeling beautiful unless you have a head full of weave. And then there's some, they have a head full of hair themselves, but they wear, weave, which my daughter does hair. So they wear weave and they have a head full of hair, but they wear weave. But there is a lot of young women who don't feel beautiful wearing their own hair, their own natural hair. We got people who are putting weave in 2-year-olds' hair. If I step on toes, I just step on toes. But I work for a black hair care company. I have alopecia because of my own low self-esteem years ago, and it has been to my detriment. And so that's some of the things that I want to talk about, is to encourage my young women, to let them know that you're beautiful just like you are. You don't have to spend tens of thousands of dollars to make over what God has blessed you with naturally. The BBLs, like you have so many people that got BBLs the illegal way, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of their lives. You'll be 80 years old with a rock hard, oversized butt and droopy, thin legs with wrinkles. There's a lot of health issues. There's a lot of people who have lost their lives because of the new beauty standards that our young people feel like they must adhere to. And so that's what this channel is also about, gracefully. being confident in your own skin, whether you have hair, traction alopecia, weight gain, because your girl got on the scale the other day. I was 208, now I'm down to 204. But again, that's what this channel is about. As a vintage sister, my channel is about not only, just living my life boldly and out loud and living in my truth. It's also about hopefully encouraging other women and even men to do the same, to find confidence in being who you are, whoever that is. There's, like I said, there's nothing wrong with wearing, weave. There's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. I wear makeup, but also realizing that you're just beautiful, just as you are, and that includes encouraging younger women to do the same for their babies, for their little girls. Stop over sexualizing your babies. Stop thugging your sons. And so those are the type conversations that this channel will be about. I'm sorry, I have acid reflux because I've been drinking coffee a lot lately, and coffee gives me acid reflux. But nevertheless, so that's all I wanted to do. I don't want to make this an extra long video, but I'm in Atlanta traffic. You guys know how Atlanta traffic is. I live in downtown Atlanta, but my corporate office is in Stone Mountain, so it's usually in the morning, about a 40-minute commute when you get on 285. But nevertheless, that's all I wanted to do, was come on here, let you know what this channel is about, but most importantly, encourage my vintage beauties, my vintage gents to get on YouTube. Put some of these younger people up on game, but also let it be a way to show the world that we're still here. We're still here. We're live and kicking. Basically, let's show them how to do it. Let's show them how to do it, and how to do it well, how to do it with sophistication. Now, I can turn up now. I can get a little wretched at times, but at the same time, show them a different way of life. That's what it's about. So, heading into work, just wanted to drop that on you guys. And if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, please allow this video to be the encouragement that gets you started. And if you want to hit me back channel and ask me any questions, I'm not an expert at it, but I am one of those people that loves to help. I'm a consumer care manager, so you can do that. Most importantly, make sure you like and subscribe. I always forget to do that. But make sure you like and subscribe. Please share this video. Share it with someone who, even if it's not you, share it with someone who might have thought about it or had the discussion about it. Share it with your mother, share it with your father, your grandmother. Just share it. And that's all I have today. Peace and love, blessings. Happy Tuesday. It's Scorpio season, and love you guys.